Good evening. I'm reporting for Global News Network. In a chilling twist worthy of the horror genre itself, actress Catherine Corcoran, who starred in the ultra-violent Terrifier 2, has filed a bombshell lawsuit against the film's production company. She's alleging she was coerced into a graphic nude scene without proper consent and has been denied her share of the movie's massive back-end profits. Profits from a film that grossed over $15 million on a shoestring budget. As the Terrifier franchise explodes in popularity, this case exposes the dark underbelly of indie horror filmmaking. Stay with Global News Network for the full, unfiltered story. Catherine Corcoran, a 25-year-old actress known for her role as Allie in the 2022 cult hit Terrifier 2, filed the lawsuit last week in Los Angeles Superior Court against Hinterwood Pictures, the film's production entity, led by director Damien Leone. According to court filings reviewed by Global News Network, Corcoran claims she was promised back-end royalties, a percentage of the film's profits, as part of a verbal agreement when she signed on for what was intended to be a modest indie project. However, Terrifier 2 defied expectations, earning $15.3 million worldwide against a budget of just $250,000, turning it into a sleeper sensation and spawning merchandise, sequels, and a rabid fan base. Despite this windfall, Corcoran alleges she received nothing, prompting her to seek unspecified damages for breach of contract and fraud. The suit paints a picture of broken promises in the cutthroat world of low-budget horror, where verbal deals are common but often unenforceable. Corcoran's attorney, prominent entertainment lawyer Brian Friedman, argues in the filing that the actress was a key draw for the film's success, with her performance as the terrorized protagonist central to its narrative. This isn't just about money, it's a call for accountability in an industry where emerging talents like Corcoran often take risks on passion projects without ironclad protections. Hinterwood Pictures has not yet responded to the suit, but sources close to the production tell Global News Network that they dispute the claims of any binding back-end deal. At the heart of Corcoran's complaint lies a deeply personal allegation that she was manipulated into performing a nude scene without informed consent or adequate safeguards. The lawsuit details how during filming in 2021, director Damien Leone allegedly pressured her to film an extended sequence where her character endures a brutal, explicit attack involving nudity, a moment that became one of the film's most talked about and infamous elements. Corcoran claims she was assured the scene would be limited in scope and that intimacy coordinators or body doubles would be involved. But instead, she was directed to perform topless in a prolonged take under duress, with the production citing time and budget constraints as excuses. This wasn't scripted in the original draft she auditioned for, according to the filing, and Corcoran alleges she felt coerced after being told her role, and the film's viability depended on her compliance. The scene, which has drawn both praise for its raw intensity and criticism for its graphic nature, amplified Terrifier 2's reputation for extreme gore and has been cited by fans as a highlight of the slasher revival. But for Corcoran, it represents exploitation. She's suing for emotional distress and violations of California's labor and consent laws, emphasizing the lack of an intimacy coordinator, a standard now mandated on many sets post-Me Too. Legal experts note this could set a precedent for indie films, where resources for such protections are often scarce. Damien Leone, known for his hands-on approach to the franchise's practical effects and storytelling, has previously defended the film's bold choices as artistic necessities, but this lawsuit thrusts those decisions into the spotlight. Global News Network has reached out to Leone and the production for comment, but none was available at airtime. To understand the stakes, let's rewind to the Terrifier saga. Launched in 2016 as a micro-budget experiment, the series centers on the sadistic clown Art the Clown, played by makeup artist Mike Gianelli, who disembowels victims in increasingly inventive ways. Terrifier 2, released straight to video before a limited theatrical run, became a word-of-mouth hit, praised for its unapologetic throwback to 80s slasher aesthetics while grossing enough to greenlight Terrifier 3, set for release later this year. The franchise has built a dedicated following, with art becoming a horror icon rivaling icons like Michael Myers. Catherine Corcoran, a relative newcomer from New Jersey with credits in short films and theater, landed the role of Allie, a final girl archetype, after a grueling audition process that tested her tolerance for the film's blood-soaked intensity. At 19, during principal photography, she brought authenticity to the character's trauma, earning fan acclaim and opening doors in the genre. Post-Terrifier 2, Corcoran appeared in indie projects like Clown in a Cornfield and has advocated for better working conditions for young actors. This lawsuit marks a pivotal moment for her, potentially amplifying her voice in Hollywood's ongoing reckoning with consent and fair pay. As Terrifier 3 ramps up promotion, the shadow of this legal battle could impact the franchise's momentum, with some fans already dividing online over support for Corcoran versus loyalty to Leone's vision. This case arrives at a tense juncture for the entertainment industry, where lawsuits over back-end deals and on-set consent have surged since the SAG-AFTRA strike, and high-profile cases like those against Harvey Weinstein. Entertainment attorney Dina Dahl, speaking to Global News Network, warns that if Corcoran's claims hold, it could force indie producers to formalize contracts and hire intimacy experts even on tight budgets, a shift that might democratize protections but raise costs for up-and-coming filmmakers. For the horror genre, already under scrutiny for its treatment of female characters in exploitative scenarios, this underscores the need for ethical storytelling. The lawsuit seeks not only financial compensation, but also an injunction to prevent further distribution of the nude scene without her approval. A hearing is scheduled for next month, where discovery could reveal emails, contracts, or witness testimonies that peel back the production's inner workings. Hinterwood Pictures, a small outfit focused on genre fare, maintains the project was collaborative, but the optics of a profitable film allegedly stiffing a lead actress have sparked calls for boycotts in some horror communities. As the Terrifier empire expands, with rumors of a TV series, this dispute could redefine how consent and compensation are handled in niche cinema. Global News Network will continue monitoring developments. The Terrifier lawsuit raises tough questions about power dynamics in Hollywood's shadows. Will justice prevail for Catherine Corcoran, or will this fade into the franchise's bloody lore? Share your thoughts in the comments below. For more on global entertainment news, like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications from Global News Network. This has been your update. Good night.